Oh, Brian.
That was a loud one.
Man, Brian, you get a
Wow.
It's really meaty
In
there.
other countries, that's a compliment, I hear.
Yes.
You haven't even tried it yet.
No.
I probably should have done this with the song, but I'm still going to do it because I know a lot of people are getting ready for back to school. In 1 hour is our first chance to score the Target gift card for back to school shopping and become a finalist for a laptop and Beats headphones. We're doing that every single day at 9 o'clock, 1 o'clock, and 4 o'clock. So just make sure you're paying attention. We have a new number, 833-390-KRVE. Is that how Bayou City Smokers found us? They called the request line?
No,
Nope,
Ahmad,
they
how
reached
did-
out
Yeah, Ahmad.
digitally.
They reached out to Ahmad.
Yes, I noticed they liked a lot of our content on social media, and I saw that they originally were posting beef jerky, but then I saw these apple pie ribs that look really bomb, and they brought them in for us today.
So let's welcome Andrew and Madison.
Hi, Andrew.
Hey, guys.
Hi,
Madison.
guys. Okay, I'm going to get you right here on
Yes,
the
get
mic.
right on that
Andrew.
mic.
Right up to that
So
mic.
you are
Don't be afraid.
Bayou
Don't be
City
afraid.
Smokers.
Yes, we are Bayou City Smokers.
How long have you been smoking in the Bayou City?
So we've been going on roughly about 5 years now.
5 years.
5
Okay,
years.
so
Yeah.
tell us, Andrew, how this all began.
I was living in a garage apartment, and we were just trying to find ways to make money. I've always been around cooking. My grandma always made everything fresh for us. So I started doing the same thing, started mixing ingredients. We started off trying to make micheladas. That journey didn't go well for me at all.
Okay.
We then went into beef jerky, which took off immediately. We were able to reach out to Gabriel Iglesias, many other artists.
Oh, wow.
So they were able to get our jerky, which helped us a lot. We met Slim Thug and Baby Bash here in Houston,
Nice.
which made us take off even faster.
That's awesome.
So since then, we've just started cooking and keep
What did you
going.
learn from that first failure? Well, like you said, it
The
didn't work.
micheladas didn't work.
And I always
I
love to hear
mean-
stories how people like succeed, but they have to fail at first.
Yeah,
It's a
I mean,
learning experience.
it was a learning experience. I failed at making the micheladas, but it taught me how to mix a lot of ingredients, how to incorporate together a lot of ingredients. So I just started making different flavors and going into
So what do you think your signature dish is right now?
steak and seafood.
Steak and seafood.
So
Yeah.
what was your
Think around
background,
that.
Andrew? When you were living in the garage apartment and you thought, okay, I'm going to go into food, what was your actual job?
I was a mechanic.
Mechanic.
Yeah,
Okay,
I was
so
a
on the
mechanic.
side, you just like to cook for the family, cook for fun, cook for
Yeah, we
distress.
just started. I started cooking for our at home, me, my wife,
Sure.
my daughter, and my son at that time. And from there, I just really enjoyed it. It's therapeutic to me. It gets my.
So
Plus, you're
now
doing
is
something you
this-
love.
Yeah.
Have you been able to leave being a mechanic behind and now you just focus on this? Or you do
So
both
I'm not a
still?
mechanic. I do still work full time. I'm a insurance verifier.
Okay.
But we're trying to go full time
Yeah,
into
trying to launch
catering,
this.
hopefully within the next year or two.
So where can people find you? Is it just on Instagram or?
So you can find us on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Bayou City Smokers on all platforms.
Have you ever tried to be one of the contestants in the cook-off? Is that
no,
so
I
hard
haven't.
to get into?
I haven't tried that yet, but that is a very big goal of ours.
Those
I bet
reality
it
shows
is.
too. I always see them on TV. There's always
Food Network always needs
million
more people
cooking shows.
with barbecue. They have entire shows based around barbecue.
Yes.
How do they run that? I think they're going to run out of contestants, so they're going to need you, like to just get on their website, say, "Hey, I'm Bayou City Smokers." So, apple pie ribs. Tell us about this.
So the apple pie ribs is a flavor. We've always tried to stand out, have a flavor that you can't really find everywhere. So the apple pie ribs, I was actually scrolling through TikTok and we found a recipe for them. So then we started putting our own little touch to it, and we posted them, and it kind of went crazy.
How
from
do you
there.
make this? though? I mean,
Special K
Smoking.
already
That's
ate
why he's
this.
not even on the line.
You have to eat it while it's hot.
that's true.
And so
Okay, we're
I'm
going to try it while
halfway
you tell
through.
us about it, Andrew. If you're just tuning
Yeah.
into the Roula and Ryan show,
So how do you-
Andrew and his daughter are here. They're Bayou City Smokers. You can find them at Bayou City Smokers. And I guess if I was having a party, Andrew, I would hire you and say, here's what I want you to make, or show me what your menu is, and I'll pick something.
Yeah, so everybody usually heads over to our Instagram page. That's where most of our business comes from. I post everything I cook everywhere I'm gonna be. Always goes to Instagram first.
Okay.
So yeah, for these ribs, we cook them. I started them last night about 11. I smoke them for 2 hours over cherry smoke. And then after 2 hours, I'll bring them inside, wrap them, add our special touches to them for the apple pie.
How do you infuse the apple pie flavor?
Was it? They're on top
Is
of
it like
it's,
sweet?
it's pretty much on. It's on
heat?
top of it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Let me
so
try it.
On top.
there's
Okay.
not really
It's like a
much of a
glaze.
heat to this one.
Okay.
You're gonna get more of a sweet flavor.
Because I thought I could see red
Yeah.
pepper flake in that apple pie.
Oh, that's sweet. It's really good.
It's
It
good.
does finish a little spicy with a spicy apple.
It's really good.
That's different. I like that.
Yeah, so that's really what I
Never
mean.
think of apples on them.
Yeah, it's everybody looks at it and tells us like, that's wild, but we just try to get you to try it first.
It's good. It's good,
really
sweet.
good, yeah.
And I'm
with
looking
heat.
down on the
I
plate.
definitely taste heat.
Besides the ribs, I see shrimp there that look glazed. What is that?
Yeah, so on the next plate, that's going to be our garlic shrimp and lobster tails. So we make our own butter, and then we throw the lobster tails and shrimp on the smoker for about 15 minutes to let it get that smoky flavor and our butter flavor.
You can smell the smoke from that food.
Yeah.
So good.
This is really good. The shrimp is really good, too. I haven't tried lobster yet.
So, Andrew, what is your goal?
Really
like
good.
a food truck?
It's good.
Try to open
so
up?
This is the most quiet we've been during
I know.
Christmas.
Because our mouths
Andrew,
are
you
full.
killed this. I don't really
It's so
like
good.
ribs. The whole concept of it being like messy, but I feel like it's worth it because it
Yeah.
is so good. The flavor of it and how sweet
Thank
it
you.
is.
And that heat.
Oh man, yes,
like
it like lingers. It's not like it's like in your face, like whoo.
Yeah, it's a good steady
Very, very
stream
good.
of
Wow.
heat that's
Yeah.
not
So,
overpowering you. Right?
if you're just tuning in, you missed part of Andrew's story. He started doing this on the side. He has a Bayou City Smokers on Instagram, and that's how you can order food from him for parties and caterings and such. What is the goal? Is the goal to open a full-blown restaurant, to have a food truck, to have a catering company, a commissary?
Yeah, so as of right now, the goal is to have a food truck within the next year and a half.
Okay.
But the end goal is to have steak and seafood houses. I would like to eventually go strictly into steaks and seafood.
No more ribs? But you've got the apple pie ribs.
We'll
as a
still
special
do
plate.
ribs. Everybody always wants
Right.
our ribs.
That just takes a long time, though.
Yeah.
You're
And,
like, I'm sick of getting up at 11 o'clock.
yeah. And we do a lot of oysters. So, like, my daughter here loves charbroiled oysters.
Oh, yeah.
So we do a ton of oysters. I wanted to bring those, but I don't like when they get cold.
Oh yeah,
they
yeah,
don't
yeah. You
taste
gotta have
good,
that hot
so I didn't want
right
to
off
bring
the
that.
grill.
Yeah,
yeah. And some people are like real iffy on oysters. I'm
Yes.
definitely all about oysters, but not everybody is, and you wouldn't want to have them less than perfect when you're feeding
Yeah.
somebody who already is iffy on an oyster.
Like,
so
what's your goal? Like, you think this could happen in a year? 6 months? 2 years? Do you have a plan?
The way the
like that?
last couple months have been going for us, I think it could be by the end of the year.
Nice.
We can
Wow.
probably have something going by the end of the year.
What
If
does
it's-
it cost to launch a food truck? I always wondered about that.
I mean, you can customize them to your own liking, so
Right.
they can start off at roughly 30,000, but they can go into 100
Every time
grand.
you put the kitchen stuff in there and fill it?
Yes,
Oh,
and
wow.
then you got to make the city happy, so you got to
Yeah,
have
the
all your
permits and all
permits
that.
and everything. That's the hardest part of the business is getting permits.
oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah,
And then
it takes so long.
in different counties, when you cross county lines, if you take your food truck into Fort Bend County or Montgomery
Yeah.
County versus Harris County, there's a lot to the behind the scenes of having a food truck.
Yeah, and we want to do like a tour of Texas, basically, and just go around and cook all over the state. So that'd be another goal.
Good for you.
Yeah.
And you're teaching your daughter just by observation. Do you feel like you want to get into the food business because of what your dad's doing? Do you help him in the kitchen?
Yeah, I help him a lot in the kitchen. Like when we were cooking this, I was helping him like get all the stuff together and like season it and cook it. Especially with the butter, I was helping him like cut up the garlics.
You did a
like,
great
put stuff
job.
in there.
Yeah,
How
really
old are
good.
you? How old are you?
10.
10 years old. See,
You had something you could build and
putting
hand
it in her
down and-
blood. You're making it in her fibers.
Then you'd be like
I love that
Roula's
kitchen.
family, be around for 120 years.
Yeah.
I've actually been eating at your restaurant for as long as I've been alive.
well,
My
thank you so
family's been
much.
taking us there. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, the
y'all
Chronicle
used to have
just-
3 before.
We
right?
actually had, I think there were 6
Yeah.
different properties for Christie's, and the Chronicle just did another story on Instagram. They posted it yesterday about the oldest restaurants in the city, and we take the tops as long as we're making seafood, 107 and counting. So thank you for your kind business, Andrew. And you know what? And I can talk to you off the air too because. Obviously, your passion is this. Your
Yes.
passion is not being an insurance
No.
adjuster or
But we've got
being
to
to
try the
mechanic.
beef jerky.
Yes.
Oh, there's
That's what
beef
he's-
jerky also?
That's what
Yes.
Doug thinks is great.
Okay,
Oh,
Bayou
wow.
City Smokers beef jerky. Now, what's the difference between these two packages?
Okay, so this bag here is going to be our lemon pepper jerky. If y'all would like to pass it around, this was actually freshly made. I just bagged it right before we were on our way here.
And Andrew doesn't use a dehydrator. What do you do with it?
No, I actually use my oven.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Can you
and-
throw one right there?
This is our steak flavor.
Oh, right here, right here, right here. Yeah. Okay, I'm not a big beef jerky person, so I can't be the best critic of this because if I don't usually eat it, I don't know how to compare it to the other stuff.
It's good.
But
This is steak.
who's the big beef jerky connoisseur in the room that would be like, wow, this is...
Eric's liking
yeah.
it.
I think
Evan,
Ahmad
I see
probably
you
the most.
smiling.
Yeah, I'm a beef jerky guy on a road trip for sure.
Right, because it's not fatty when tough.
Right.
Yes.
It keeps your mouth busy.
You actually bite it and you can taste it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely steak.
Sometimes you're pulling it and trying to get it.
Man, why does beef taste so dang good? Beef tastes so dang
Try the beef
good.
one.
It's like the beef jerky that's in like the glass containers. You know what I'm talking about? Like
Yeah,
it's
like
not in the
mason
bag.
jars.
Yeah.
Andrew from Bayou City Smokers is here on the Roula and Ryan show with his daughter at Bayou City Smokers on Instagram. If you want to book them for your party and get it going, we really wish you the best of luck, Andrew.
Thank you.
Because this
Yeah.
is how things like this start. Legacies like this start. You're starting it for
Love
her.
your,
she can grow up
attitude.
doing it,
Thank you.
and you never know. Like you could do that. Exactly right. You could
Everybody
get
out
into
there
your-
should take a chance. Look at-
exactly.
Yeah,
Just
if you
keep
have a
doing your-
dream,
Go for
chase
it.
it.
Pursue
Go
it.
for
And
it.
there's always like one thing leads to the next. Somebody listening right now could reach out to you on Instagram, and that could be like maybe an angel investor for you to get you started with your first food truck, or you just never know where it goes from here.
Yes.
So thank you so much for taking time for us. These are excellent apple pie ribs. So
Thank
good.
you. Thank
Oh,
y'all.
thumbs
Thank y'all
up.
for having
Thumbs
us out
up.
here.
Bravo,
Thanks so
Andrew! Like, tell us all about it. Now, when you think of catering, you know, if you're going to plan a wedding, you have to pick a caterer usually, unless the venue has their own, or you're getting married and your reception's at a hotel, they have their kitchen, but it's all about the food at a wedding. Well, we're going to move from catering with Bayou City Smokers into wedding talk because it's time for the
They need a
wedding
DJ
omen
too.
game. Oh, and a DJ too. Special
Oh,
thank
the
you to
wedding
for you.
omen game.
The Wedding Omen game is where you call us at 833-390-5723. You tell us something wacky or odd that happened on your wedding day, whether it was your wedding day or a wedding you attended. And we're going to guess, based on what you tell us, if that couple is still married or did it end in divorce.
So it doesn't have to be your wedding. You were just a witness at the wedding.
Yes.
It'd be great if it
100%.
was your wedding.
Something unusual happened.
833-390-KRBE, next on The Rule and Ryan Show.
4.1 KRBE. It's the Roula and Ryan show, so it's the wedding omen game.
833-390-KRBE. Oh, did you not know that because you were checked out this summer? We got a new area code. It's toll free now, so everyone who listens around the world can call us. Of course, it's only toll free for the Americans, but
Right? I was going to
you
say.
could probably still call us like collect.
Still,
from Scandinavia.
833-390-KRBE.
What's that?
But we do-
833, yeah.
I still see lots of texts. Like, I'm trying to talk about my omen, but I can't get in. Well, it's because
You're probably calling the old area code. So the new area code is 833-390-KRBE. If you call the old area code, it tells you it's a busy signal. So 833-390-KRBE. Donna got it right. The way this works is you're going to tell us about a wedding you went to, or perhaps it was your own wedding day, where something off happened, may have happened. And we're going to guess based on that story, did this couple survive and they're still married, or did they not and they divorced? Hi, Donna. Welcome to the Rule and Ryan Show.
Hi. I'm so excited.
Oh,
All right.
thanks for
Morning.
calling the show. Thanks for paying attention to the new area
Is
code.
there a way to take us off Bluetooth that we could talk to you on your phone?
Because it picks up a lot, all your interference around.
Let's
Hold
see.
on. What happened? there?
She's going.
She hung
And
up.
it disconnected her when she tried to.
You
take
guys
it.
can't ask people to
Darn.
multitask.
Yeah.
It sounded like
Is that them calling
Well,
back?
Donna will call back, and I
Call right
will
back.
tell you other
they're
things.
They're all calling back.
Okay.
So-
While we set up those calls, let me throw one y'all's way. I went to a wedding. It looked really fun. Couple had dated for a really long time. Everything was fantastic. The new catering company had some faux pas with the plasticware. It was like very high end plasticware. It was an outdoor thing, so they didn't go silverware. Things were breaking, and you could tell the bride was stressed out about that. The couple did not kiss one time during the entire reception. They did not kiss one time
I
during the
don't know
entire
if that's
reception.
they're just
No.
busy.
And then
Yeah, you forget about
afterwards,
that.
for the after party,
Should kiss.
the groom wanted to go to the after party, and the bride just wanted to go to the honeymoon suite because she was tired and it'd been a long day.
Right.
But everybody went out, and she sat on a bar stool and wasn't really excited that she was there because she'd rather be by herself with him. But we were out until like 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah, they're together.
Yeah.
They should be together. That's because of that stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
She wants to go back to the honeymoon because she wants to go to the honeymoon suite.
But then you
That's
have.
Because
fun.
she's tired. Because a
Or-
wedding day is so stressful,
Exhausting.
and you're having to like people please everybody, even though
You
it's
can only
supposed to
smile
be
so
about
much,
you.
right?
Yes.
So what's your verdict?
Uh,
Married or divorced?
Divorced.
Anybody else? What y'all going to guess?
I mean, they're still together.
I say married.
Yep.
3
Not that
married,
big
1
a deal.
divorced. Sam has it, divorced.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, really?
I can
After,
tell the
like,
stank in Rilla's voice.
10 years. This is the first time I ever went to a wedding I didn't see him kiss.
Did we find out it was Roula's wedding?
No, I kissed at my wedding. Donna's back. Hi, Donna.
Hi, guys.
Oh, you sound
Hey,
clear.
Donna.
This is the same Donna, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, tell us what happened. Was it your wedding or somebody else's wedding, Donna?
This is my wedding.
Okay.
And so I got married in Baltimore, and it was in July, and it was literally the hottest day of the year. It was 105 degrees.
Ooh.
You guys can understand.
Mm-hmm.
So the one thing my husband had to do was get the limousine. The one thing he had to do. So the limousine showed up at the house, and all the girls are getting ready. My mother's there. We're Jamaican, and we're all getting ready. I'm notoriously late, but I said I'm not going to be late on my wedding day. I refuse to be late on my wedding day. So I'm ready. They're still getting ready, but I'm like, listen, I'm out. I get to the limousine. Me and my friend were sitting there, and I'm like, excuse me, it's kind of warm in here. Can we put the AC on? And she's like, well, the AC's not working.
Oh,
I'm
God.
like, excuse me?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Hello? So I'm sitting there, and the videographer is like, it's okay. They called for another car, and, it's going to be all right. But as you're sitting there in full dress, veil, everything, and so I start to hyperventilate, and I'm like,
Oh, my
I can't
gosh.
do this. So I go back inside the house. And my sister, my mom, they're like, what's wrong? And I'm starting to cry. And I'm like, there's no AC in the car. And my sister's like, stop crying. Your makeup and everything.
Yeah, you're going to mess up your makeup.
And so now we have to wait for the limousine. But of course it doesn't show. And the time is ticking. They're like, we got to go. So they put me in the Toyota Corolla, and, we're going to try and find all these other vehicles. And so, okay, fine, we got to go. So, but we got to use the limousine because there's too many of us.
Right.
The limousine driver comes and says, well, I can't move the car until I get the balance. And we're like, say what?
So get the what?
Balance.
He wanted to be paid.
Oh, no.
Your soon-to-be husband didn't pay?
Oh, no. So then what happened, Donna?
So they had already put me in the Toyota Corolla. So my friend tells me this after the wedding. But apparently my mom is out there, and she's like, you get no money.
Oh,
And she
my
takes her right arm back, and she's about to swing on the limousine driver.
Whoa.
And my sister and my friend had to tackle my mom.
Holy cow.
Oh, my gosh. So let's just
Hold
recap.
on
Donna's
here.
wedding day. Limo shows up. There's no AC. It's too hot. She starts hyperventilating, crying, freaking out over that. Make her wait for the limousine. Limousine time is ticking. They got to get her in a Toyota Corolla. Then the other people have to get the limo. The guy says, well, pay the balance and I'll drive you. The mom almost slaps the limo driver. The sisters have to hold her back. Do we think that she's married or not?
Oh, she's still married.
Married.
I felt like she was still
I
married.
said they're
Yeah.
divorced. That's why she's in
100%
Houston.
she's
She left
married.
him in Baltimore.
Oh, I'm going to say married also.
Married.
Yeah, I'm
Married.
going to say married. So
Okay,
Eric's the
4
only one that said
marrieds,
divorced.
1 divorce. Donna, are you still married?
I am divorced.
I mean, I'm sorry.
Eric is
but
so happy you're divorced.
Oh, this is awkward.
After how many years, Donna? How many years did y'all last?
5 years we were married, but this was 24 years ago.
Oh,
So,
okay.
there you go. It was a while ago.
5
Yeah.
years.
Did the limo driver get paid?
Yeah. My ex-husband actually did pay. I would not have paid.
No.
But
Yeah, there's no
Yeah,
AC.
no
he
AC.
did pay.
Making me wait for my wedding. Late for my wedding. I'm
Balance.
sweating in my dress.
Wow.
Donna,
And
thanks
I
for
was
listening.
an hour late for the wedding.
Oh my
jeez.
God!
And of course
Definitely
they're
should
all-
not have
Yeah.
paid.
They're bad mouthing you like, oh, Donna,
Where is she?
she's always late.
High maintenance.
By the way, Donna, what brought you to Houston? I'm just curious. Was it this man that Eric said he brought you here, and then you divorced
you
him,
left him and
or you
come
left
here?
him and you came here?
That was part of it, but my family actually moved here as well, so just be closer to family.
Okay.
The weather was really nice. Kind of hot now, though.
Yeah, it's
Kinda
hot.
You
hot.
probably visited us in March or October. You made that rookie mistake thinking it's like this all the time.
Yeah.
Donna, thanks so much for listening to the show. Have a great day. Larry is up next. We're doing the wedding Omen game. Something off happened on the wedding day, whether it was your wedding day or one you attended. We'll guess if that couple is married or did it doom them to divorce. Hi, Larry. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
morning.
Is that your wedding day or somebody else's?
This is someone else's wedding.
Okay.
So I was in charge of booking the photographer.
Okay.
And I booked a photographer for them, and there was already drama with the family. When the groom's mother had arrived, there was no table for her. No table for her at the reception. And so to make a point, she says, well, okay, well, if your family can have a table, then I'm going to sit in the middle of the dance floor.
She just decided to sit in the middle of the dance floor.
Until they made a table for her.
Wow.
So that was already like, okay,
what a baby.
Okay.
Drama.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, so then, again, like I said, I was in charge of the photographer, and they had messaged me during the day that says, hey, I'm actually not feeling well, but I'm going to have someone to back up go to take the pictures.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, cool.
That happened at my wedding too.
But that's like a giant stressor for the bride and groom to find that out. Like, wait, what?
Yeah.
You're not going to be there?
Oh, that would suck.
I don't want to tell them that because I'm not trying to stress them out. You know, they already have the deal with other stuff already going on.
Right.
And then it's time for the wedding. Still no photographer. An hour later, still no photographer. Finally, like 11 o'clock, and the photographer's not there.
Oh, no.
And I'm blowing the person up. I'm like, why are you not here yet? Like, you're supposed to be here. You know, I hired you. I paid all this money to you, and you're still not here. And again, they had told me that they were sick, right? This was 2 years ago. This is 2 years ago. So then they go and tell me that he's like, guys, I'm so sorry, but I'll issue you a refund. Again, this is on a Saturday night. Sunday, I didn't hear from him. Monday, I'm messaging him like, "Hey, you said you're going to issue this refund. I'm at least going to gift it to the bride and groom."
But wait, I have to interrupt you. You're going already Sunday. What happened on the wedding day? No pictures?
No pictures.
So no pictures.
Oh my gosh.
No photographer. No pictures. Says they'll issue a refund. You don't hear anything the next day. Then what happens on the Monday?
So what happens on Monday? I get on social media and they said, "Rest in peace."
Stop.
He died.
The person died.
The photographer died.
He died.
On one day.
I guess he was really sick. He wasn't lying.
No.
He died from COVID.
From
And I
COVID.
felt so bad because
My gosh.
Yeah,
I
because you were
was
hounding
blowing
him.
this person's phone up, thinking they were lying to me,
Oh,
not knowing that they had passed away.
Oh,
And the family goes through his dead man, the
Just
dead
sees all
man's
these
phone.
cussing him out.
Like, wow, who's this guy? He's dying, and this guy's.
I'm sure you said
berating
a
him.
few bad words, didn't you?
Oh
wow.
yeah, yeah.
So he passed
definitely
away
did.
from COVID, and no photographer came to the
COVID.
wedding. So everything okay with the couple? They're
Well, then
still
we gotta-
married?
we gotta
Everything
guess.
okay?
Yeah, we gotta guess.
I'm going to guess they're still married.
I'm
I
open
don't
to
know.
married.
Still married.
Married.
Are they married, Larry?
They are going to divorce.
Oh, right now?
2
Like
years?
right now is happening?
Yes, that's happening now.
Why are they getting divorced?
There was just
The mother-in-law drama.
Yeah.
She blames that, but it's drama. It's both their faults. It's the fact
Well,
that
the
they-
positive is they don't have to fight over who wants to take over the photo album.
Why would you even want a photo album
Because it's
after
like
you've
when I
been
get divorced, I'm like,
divorced?
I don't want it. You
my
take it.
God.
Especially if you
No
have
way.
kids, then you're like, you got to keep it.
Yeah, you
Your
have
kid
to
might
for
want that
kids.
crap.
Oh wow, Larry, that's really something.
And you never
listen,
got the money back either.
I don't know what the man who died. I don't know what his story is, but if I was related to that man and I knew that he was so sick and I knew he was a wedding photographer and it was a weekend, I'd probably be like, "Well, just tell me, do you have anybody booked today that might be calling you?
Oh, no.
I gotta call them."
That's the last thing on your mind, though. You just want
I know, I know.
Last thing on your mind.
As I'm saying, if I was like extensive family, I'd be like, "Oh my god, he was a wedding photographer."
Wow.
So with some bride standing in a garden somewhere, getting blown away with her veil, waiting for the photographer.
Yeah,
Oh
they're not
god,
thinking
that one
about
takes
that.
the cake. That's really crazy, Larry. Sorry about that. Womp womp.
If people on hold, maybe Mike can record them and we can
Yeah.
do it down the road.
Yeah, or you can go to the listener line at 713-278-VENT. That's 8368. You know, many times here on the Roula and Ryan Show, we've told you guys that if you wanted to raise some money for your school or some charity event, you could offer a tour of the Roula and Ryan Show.
Yep.
We have a tour here.
They've been watching us,
All morning.
looking at us through a window in person.
Scrutinizing.
Eric knows them.
Yep.
Let's meet them next on the Roula and Ryan Show.
From
104.1 KRVE. I love it.
Back to Roula and
Now, usually we do in Scoop here, brought to you by Taqueria Randas, but we have some special guests in studio that we're going to give a little spotlight to. What you didn't know, maybe you've heard us say it in the past, but you forgot, or it's just new information. If you are trying to raise money for your charity or your school, we always like to offer something easy for the silent auction, and that would be a visit to the Roula and Ryan show.
Yeah,
and
a little
it's a
tour.
priceless thing because you cannot purchase this. You can't buy it. You have to actually contact us and get permission to have the tour, and then we give you a little certificate. You can do your whole swag thing if you want on the display at the silent auction. Then somebody's like, I want to do that.
Yep.
And so somebody buys it, and then we meet who came over.
And a lot of times it's for like even our kids' schools.
Yeah.
And we'll do like for people that are here today, I got them breakfast and stuff because got a little personal to my heart because they go to the same school as my kids.
Nice.
As Ari did. Now she'll be a sophomore at her school.
I can't believe that.
But Ava's going to be in 8th grade. Wow. And she's been there since pre-K.
Wow.
St. Vincent de Paul. And I wasn't there for the auction this year. It was my birthday.
Where were you?
Roula and I were in Vegas. But we had Special K there. He was the DJ that night. And I think he helped with the auction as well. And Tammy was so gracious to
Purchase it?
spend a lot of money.
How's that $5 shaking up?
Wow, you bought the
Because we don't take a
That
dime. It
$5.
all goes to the,
the school.
schools.
I asked them for about $20.
Yeah,
you
nothing.
know.
Hi, Tammy. Welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show.
Hi.
Are you nervous?
Nervous.
No, you're okay. How old are your children?
We have the girls, Florence, Elena, and Emery. They are in incoming 4th grade at SVDP and St. Francis. And Julian is an 8th grader at St. Francis.
Okay, and you brought a bunch of your friends.
Yes.
So y'all can have a
Big
visit to
time
the Roula and Ryan Show.
fans, yes.
Now, did you know that producer Eric is a parent alongside with you?
Yes,
You
from
did.
Elizabeth, because their kids are in the same grade.
Oh, okay.
Was that like, because a lot of times I always kind of laugh. I think Stella's over here because Stella, you have something about Eric's voice. Did you
Yeah,
catch up?
your voice.
I started laughing because I'm like, I've never heard that before. But I
Here,
appreciate that.
you're
hear him,
shaking.
like-
Here. Let me
Did you
show
hear him yelling at his kid one day? Like, I think that's producer Eric.
Did you hear me in school? Come on.
I just can hear it all day. It's so amazing, honestly.
You should ask him to record, like,
We should be friends. I'll just hang out with you.
voicemail, greetings, and things like that for you, Stella. So we've got Tammy, Emery, Florence, Elizabeth, Julian, or Melinda, Jennifer, Stella, and Elena all in the studio visiting today for the Roula and Ryan Show. Tammy, I'll ask you, what did you imagine the Roula and Ryan Show studios would look like? Is this anything remote to what you thought a radio show would look like?
So I see you guys on Instagram. So you guys look like what you do on Instagram. I imagine it much bigger for some reason and more people.
Yeah.
But it's just literally the 6 of you.
It's just us.
Yep.
Even the mystery box I showed on that. Oh, I thought that was bigger.
Nope.
Everything's bigger on TV.
Homemade though. Kevin
and
made that
digital.
himself.
Yeah. And, they've been watching us through the room where Ahmad usually answers the phones. We have the main control room. Then we have the next
Well, a lot of
production
people don't
room.
understand when we start talking. I mean, we're wearing headphones, so everything is silent in the room.
Yeah. So earlier, y'all were in here when we were playing, I think, the sounder, or whatever, the little song for Track Tuesday or whatever. Or what was the song we played earlier? I think it was Revenge or Round Table. And y'all couldn't hear the song.
Right.
Or if we're taking callers on the air, you can't hear it. It
You
all
can't
goes
hear what they're
silent.
saying. You just see our reactions.
That's why we sent them in another room so they can hear that part.
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
you just sit there and you really can't enjoy it.
You just
No.
stare at us.
Oh, okay. That sounds fun. They're laughing, I guess.
Well, that's fun. So you guys are longtime Houstonians, Tammy, or did you
Yes,
move here?
I've been here since I was 5.
Okay. So you know
Because
KRB.
we're going down the path of the old radio hosts that used to be here.
Right, right.
Do you listen to us in high school?
In high school, yeah.
Oh, wow.
And there used to be a radio station on Holcomb not too long ago. Radio stations have moved around, but KRBE is one of the longest standing ones. We did radio school. We talked about this last week. We did radio school for the first time, I believe, in like 2011 or maybe it was 2012-ish. And one of the kids we chose for radio school is where we invite kids going into 6th, 7th, or 8th grades to come visit us for a week and learn how to do radio. He was the grandchild of Roland Baker, who started KRBE. Roland and Edith Baker started KRBE, and they started it because she liked classical music, and he bought the frequency 104.1 on the FM dial, and the child's dad would go door to door and say, here's what we're playing on 104.1 if you want to tune in. And that's how KRBE started. I feel like we've just been here forever. It's a legacy radio station. So thanks for listening. Now you got Eric in your class.
Did the kids want to, do you want to say hi to anybody? This is your chance. Who do you want to say hi to?
Hi, Mom.
Mom?
But isn't your mom Tammy? No. Oh, okay. I thought it was Lauren.
Hi, Jill.
What's your name, sweetie?
Florence.
Florence.
Yeah.
And you're saying hi to Jill. Who's Jill?
My mom.
Oh, hi,
Do you
Mama
like,
Jill.
do you like Roller Rabbit pajamas? Do you know what that is?
No.
Oh, you
Good,
will.
because they're too expensive.
It's
Don't
too
ask
much
your
money.
parents for them. That's too expensive.
Stella knows.
Expensive.
Yep. very
What's so
expensive.
great about these pajamas?
I don't know. I saw one the other day and I was like, what is.
These pajamas, y'all, are like $150 or something
What?
for like a short set.
And
Aren't
some
they
of
like
them-
$100-something dollars?
And some of them, like, there's only a limited edition, so you know it's
Yeah, they tell you that as a marketing.
And then you
What is
sell
this
it.
called?
Called Roller Rabbit.
My daughter
Remember
has a
somebody told me
bunch.
about them?
So
I go,
you're
"What's
not
this
finding
rabbit?"
this at Target then?
No.
No,
Definitely
there's like a
not.
store in New York. You go online. They have different ones they bring out.
Do they come with skates? Like,
Oh, yeah.
is the, you know how
Yeah,
they have
like
the little
roller
rolly things for
rabbit.
the kids on the heels that
Yeah.
kill adults?
Heelys.
Heelys, yeah. No.
Heelys, yes,
And
yes.
Somebody had said it, and I felt I was so out of touch because I had heard the name and I didn't know the name. And if you know, you know. And I was like, "What is that one? Like scary bunny or something? What is that one?" And they're like,
Eric
"No,
likes the
it's-
bunnies
Oh,
thing.
Psycho
Like
Bunny.
Psycho Bunny.
I used to wear it, but now it's everywhere now. So
Oh, it's too basic for
Oh,
you.
too many people are wearing.
I was
it now.
there 12 years ago.
Every time, every
okay.
time I see an Old Navy, I think of Eric's complaint that everyone wears the same shirt from Old Navy. He has history in pictures of the Roula and Ryan show, and he's wearing the same Old Navy shirt
Yeah,
as
that-
somebody else in the studio because
Yeah, that-
everyone bought the Old Navy
No,
American
one time,
flag.
3 of the guys on the show, we all had Old Navy, the same shirt. I'm like, oh, time to go somewhere else, guys. Time to shop somewhere
Well-
else. Who else is here? Who else wants to say hi? What's your name?
Elena.
Hey,
Elena, how old are you?
I'm 9.
9 years old. Who do you want to say hi to?
My dad, but I call him Snuggabees, and my Aunt Roddy, and my Aunt Ben.
Snuggabees.
And Audrey, my friend.
Snuggabees. That's so cute.
That's awesome. You
All
want to say
right.
hi?
Who else wants to say hi? This is what you get to do when your mama buys the tour. You get to be on the mic and
It's your
say
chance.
hi.
She's like, no.
Julian, get to the
what do
mic
you
and
laugh
say
at?
hi to
Whoever's
somebody.
next.
Julian, is that you? Julian, how old are you?
13,
And what
Okay.
grade are you going into?
8th grade.
Oh, wow. Are you nervous?
A little bit.
Is it the graduation year for you?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, whoa. That's a big year,
Have you,
Julian.
have you done your summer reading?
Almost done.
Yeah,
Kill a
like
Mockingbird,
3
or was
days.
it? No, was it? Is it To Kill a Mockingbird, or what do you have to read?
Well, I'm reading Bomb right now. Oh, that's my last book I have to read.
That's a lot of books. Who do you want to say hi to, Julian? Who do you want to say hi to?
My dad, Clay Pritchett, and all my family that's listening right now.
All right.
right.
Well,
Nice.
Julian, have a great 8th grade year. It's the last hurrah for you at that school. I hope it's super fun.
Yes, ma'am.
You know where you want to go to high school?
Straight Jesuit.
Oh, wow. Look at
Nice.
you.
He knew that within 2 seconds.
Go Strake.
Yep.
All right,
Usually, if you go to
mamas.
St. Vincent, usually St. Agnes and Strake.
Is that the...
Seems like it's
It's like a
Progression.
shoe in.
yeah,
Yep.
I got
not
it.
a shoe in, but it just seems
Yeah.
like that's where they all like to go.
So if you are listening to the Roula and Ryan show, we are talking to families who have come here because this was a tour that was up for silent auction to raise money for their school. And part of it is to visit the show and say hi and just kind of observe how the Roula and Ryan show works. So if you are interested in raising money for your charity, you can contact KRBE and ask, how do I get one of those certificates? Let's see how much money it can go for.
Yep.
And some people don't actually cash it in. Can you believe that?
I know.
We've done this.
There's
I've
been a
met
few
people
of
who
these
won
where,
it.
yeah, they bid on it and they won it and they didn't
And they're
cash it
super
in.
excited to tell us they won it, and then they just never get it together to
You know who
actually
didn't
come
show
visit.
up? Tillman Fertitta.
Tillman's wife had bought it. She was a huge fan, but
Yeah.
she never made the time. I mean, she couldn't get the schedule together. So, Paige, anytime you want to come on in, you can come on in.
I mean, I know it's probably tough on your pocketbook there. You
Yeah.
You spent all that money.
Well, we don't have a helipad on top of the building.
Gonna do the show from the yacht. Come on.
Yeah,
we
why
will
not?
bring the yacht to you, Paige. I mean, the show to your yacht, Paige.
Yeah, we'll come out on the
We'll
yacht.
do a road
and
show
it.
in Galveston. It'll be on their yacht.
Yeah, there we go.
Exactly.
Yacht
All right.
show. Yacht
Y'all
rock.
can go to krbe.com if you want to be part of the
What's that
show.
now? All right. Go ahead.
What's your name, baby girl?
Emery.
Emery. How
Emery.
old are you?
9.
9 years old? Who do you want to say hi to, sweetie pie?
My dad and my little sister.
What's your little sister's name?
Addison.
Oh,
Addison.
what grade is she going to go into?
He's going to go to 1st grade.
Oh, are you excited about what are you going to 4th grade now? Or what are you going to be? 4th grade?
4th
You
grade.
excited?
Yeah.
When does school start for you? Next week?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you got the outfit ready to go, or is it a uniform?
So cute.
No.
You got the? Is it a uniform you wear? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so you know what you're going to wear. No stress there. Get those real cool shoes though. That's what that made it in a private school. Your shoes stood out.
Oh yeah, and the skirts when they get older, they have to pull them up a little bit more.
Oh.
They don't have to.
No, they
They're
do.
They just want to.
They get in trouble, then they walk away, and then they roll them back up.
The rulers come out and they will measure if it's hitting the kneecap or not.
The rulers are out.
At my school, they used to measure if your earring hit your jawbone or not was too long.
One more shout out.
Stop.
One more shout out before we
Tell
go.
us one more. Hi.
Hello, I'm Elizabeth.
Hi, Elizabeth.
I want to say hi to my mom, Grandma Celia.
Oh, Grandma Celia.
Okay.
Thanks for listening to the
She
Rule
has
9
a
show.
74th birthday coming up. So,
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
So she's listening, hopefully.
Well, thanks for
my
being
husband,
here.
Clay. Sorry.
There you go. I better be listening.
Well, you can tell your families that you can hear this on podcast because everything we do, we podcast it at krbe.com or you download the app. You can hear yourselves later. You can all say hi and have some fun listening to yourselves on the mic. I know people get thrown off when they hear themselves. Good thing you don't have headphones on.
Go Tigers.
Is that what it is?
Yep.
Go Tigers. Thanks
Come
so
on,
much
Eric,
for
give it
being
a
here.
roar.
Rawr. Yeah,
Save that. Save that right now.
Let that
That's
Stella
the piece of
know
audio.
for you. Rawr.
Here's Eric.
If you missed what happened on Revenge today, it is a way you can be in our show to get Eric to help you out. Eric will contact you back because somebody messed with you, you got them back, and then you tell us all about it. Revenge is next on The Rule and Ryan Show.